isn't it? Well, I'm going to tell you a story. About a man. His name was Bond. James Bond.
Wow, the entire story of James Bond? Like, the entire story of James Bond? Like, everything he's ever been in? Huh. Wow. Well, that's a really, really long story that not a lot of people can tell. But this looks like a job for Double O Ethan. Alright, so I love spy movies. All kinds of spy movies. Like, I remember my first real spy movie was actually Cars 2. Yes, Cars 2. I saw Cars 2 in theaters, and it was my first introduction to a spy movie. And it was a bonkers movie, but I loved it. And after that, my other introduction to spy movies was that episode of SpongeBob called Spy Buddies. You know, where they spy on plankton. And then after that, my real introduction to British spy movies was the movie Kingsman, The Secret Service. I loved that movie when it first came out. Loved it. But it's no secret that James Bond is by far the most popular spy, if not the most popular character in all of cinema. So, I am going to attempt to tell his entire life story the best way I know how. James Bond was born on April 13th, 1962. His parents were Andrew and Monique Bond. He was born in Skyfall, Scotland. His father was a salesman. But when James was only 11 years old, his parents died in a mountain climbing accident in France, which is why he went to go live with his aunt in England. And after that, at 12, he went to Eton College, which is a boarding school, and then he had his first spicy affair with a maid. Ooh. And then, after that, he was expelled, and so he went to Fett's boarding school. And after that, he studied abroad in Switzerland. And as a young man, he went to Cambridge University. And after that, he joined the Royal Navy as an intelligence officer. And after serving a few years in the Navy, he was recruited by the Secret Service organization in England known as M16. And that's where he began his training as 007. Although I don't know that much about his training because the new video game 007 First Light is coming out soon, but it hasn't come out yet, and it will chronicle more about his training. But he officially became 007, got his license to kill at age 27, and his first killing mission was Mr. Dryden, who was a traitor. And then after that, he went to Uganda. After Uganda and gambling in the Caribbean, he went to go kill Dominic Green. After killing Dominic Green, he went on to go fight Goldfinger, a notorious mob boss obsessed with gold.
This is gold, Mr. Bond. All my life I've been in love with its color, its brilliance, its divine heaviness. I welcome any enterprise that will increase my stock, which is to do.
I think you've made your part, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
After Goldfinger, he went to Jamaica to go fight Dr. No, a big head inspector. That is one of his first girlfriends, Sylvia, and that is one of his hottest girlfriends from Dr. No, Honey Rider. And that guy is from Russia with Love. He was an assassin sent to go kill James Bond in the early days. After that, he was sent to the Bahamas to stop an underwater missile company. And he also went to go to space to have sex in orbit. In true James Bond fashion, he was also assigned to protect the Queen one time on Her Majesty's Secret Service, and that is his arch rival, Blofeld. And that is him killing Blofeld in For Your Eyes Only at the beginning of the movie. And that is one of my favorite James Bond villains, Jaws. He was in The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker.
Of our tracking project, the competing world powers, someone intimately associated with the project. Oh my dear, it would perhaps be more seemly if you were to leave us.
Yep, that's The Spy Who Loved Me. His next adventure is when he went to his friend Felix's wedding in the Bahamas. But there was a villain afoot. The big kingpin drug dealer captured Felix and tortured him and nearly killed him, leading to Mr. Bond doing some detective work and killing him.
You were supposed to be in Istanbul last night. I'm afraid this unfortunate lighter business has clouded your judgment. You have a job to do. I expect you on a plane this afternoon.
I'm finished here, sir.
Leave it to the Americans. It's their mess. Let them clear it up.
Sir, they're not going to do anything. I owe it to Leiter. He's put his life on the line for me many times.
Oh, spare me this sentimental rubbish. He knew the risks.
And his wife?
This private vendetta of yours could easily compromise Her Majesty's government. You have an assignment, and I expect you to carry it out objectively and professionally.
Then you have my resignation, sir.
We're not a country club, person. Effective immediately.
His next adventure is when he teamed up with 006 in Russia in GoldenEye.
Beg your pardon. Forgot to knock.
After that, he teamed up with a Chinese special agent in China.
Seconds to impact.
After the adventure you just saw, he was assigned to protect Elektra King, an oil heiress. In the adventure after that, he was sent to North Korea to find out all the problems they have, which is a lot, and he was captured in a North Korean work camp. But he gets out because it's James Bond, and then he teams up with Halle Berry in the early 2000s. What I will show you next is the most unbelievable scene in all of the James Bond series, in the movie Skyfall.
I say take the shot. I can't, and ain't it going? Take the bloody shot. Agent down.
Wait a minute, why isn't the movie over? Shouldn't it be over because he's dead? What? No way he survived that. No way he survived getting shot and thrown off a bridge like 40 feet into the water and then fell off a waterfall. Bullshit. No way he survived that. Look, he even got shot in the lung. No way he survived that. No way. In the next movie, Spectre, he goes once again to fight his arch nemesis, Blofeld. After Spectre is dealt with, James and his new girlfriend, Madeline, ride off into the sunset in Italy. But their time together is interrupted when James is once again the plot of another assassination attempt. Because, of course he is, it's James Bond. And then James realizes that he can't be together with Madeline because it's dangerous and he doesn't trust her. So James sends Madeline away, and James decides to go on some more missions, like to avenge the death of 009, who was killed over a Fabergé egg. But while on that mission, James realized that I'm getting too old for this. I've been doing this almost 21 years now. I'm in my late 40s, and really, I'm a clown now? So, he decided to retire to Jamaica, and it was a pretty good life, fishing, swimming, and living in that nice house there. But he found out that an evil supervillain, Sothin, has a terrible plot, and he also found out that he has a daughter. And in James' most triumphant character arcs, he gives his life for his daughter.
Just have your eyes.
I know. I know.
Well, that was it. The whole story of James Bond. That was the lasagna. Don't get some on ya. But in all seriousness, what a story it was. And that story sure wore me out. But I'm glad that I could tell it to you. And I hope you enjoyed it and would like to go more in depth to it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.